What it do, H-Town? What it do? On today's show, the Houston Texans have dropped a bombshell on by trading left tackle Laremy Tunsil to the Washington Commanders in exchange for a 2025 third-round pick, a 2026 second-round pick, and a 2026 fourth-round pick. Mr. False Start himself is heading to Washington. Also, we're going to discuss, I guess we've been sort of kind of busy during the first day of the legal tampering period, but we have made some moves, brought some players back, re-signed some players. H-Town, we're going to cuss and discuss this, baby. So get your listening ears ready, strap up your boots, and let's go.
Attention all operators on countdown 1. This is the final go, no go. Raptor 1. Go. Raptor 2. Go. Stage 1. Go. Stage 2. Go. Copy, go for flight. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have liftoff.
They fake it to Mixon. Stroud slips, but he's still able to complete it.
Here comes Thompson. Oh! To the rim with authority. What's the foul?
That ball's caught on the berm. Cam Smith.
Jalen Green.
On the field, Nico Collins is there. He goes up, and he's got it.
Welcome back, H-Town. Welcome back. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to spend a few minutes here on Everything H-Town Sports Show. I'm your dreadhead host, Hot Topic TB. And like always, please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share. Hit that notification bell so you can get the latest flames that your boy drop about your Houston Texans, your Houston Rockets, and your Houston Astros. But the bombshell of the day, the Houston Texans have traded left tackle Laremy Tunsil. Lions and Tigers and Bears. Oh my! Dude, this was a bombshell. I don't believe anyone seen this coming. I definitely didn't. And if you say you did, you a lie. Because are you telling fibs? But the Houston Texans have traded left tackle Laremy Tunsil to the Washington Commanders in exchange for a 2025 third-round pick, a 2026 second-round pick, and a 2026 fourth-round pick. And I believe they also sent a fourth-round pick back, but I have to check the facts on that. But this is an exciting time because the Houston Texans are about business, man. And if you're not here to be a professional and win a championship, Nick Caserio and head coach D'Amico Ryans will get you out the door. You have to have that swarm mentality, and you have to want to be in this building now. We have a real general manager. We have a real head coach. This is a real organization, and we're about business. Don't get it twisted. Laremy Tunsil is an all-pro left tackle. He's super, super great at pass pro. But when it comes to anything else, when it comes to giving effort in the run blocking or anything else, Laremy Tunsil is not going to go out his way to try to do that for the team. Laremy Tunsil was also sort of a de facto leader of this offensive line, and he wasn't teaching these young guys the right way. So Nick Caserio and head coach D'Amico Ryans decided this was the best for both situations, for both the player and the team. So they decided to ship him out there to Washington. And now he's going to go out there and be with another young quarterback and protect another young quarterback in Washington. But Houston is right there on the cusp and on the edge of trying to be a contender. And we have to get past the Kansas City Chiefs and the Baltimore Ravens. Those are the teams that's the cream of the crop of the AFC. And the Houston Texans have to do that, as well as I'm pretty sure trading Laremy Tunsil, depending on what the final of the deal is and what the Houston Texans are going to pay him and what Washington is going to pay him and how all this, ends up clearing out. They should have more room for cap space and, and bring in more players to help this team defensively and offensively. So this was a great deal for both sides. I'm super excited me being a Houston Texans fan, a diehard fan, dude, I know. Houston, I mean, you're not going to replace him easy, but then you did sign Fisher in the second round, who played pretty well at the end of the year. Then you can bump either him to left tackle, or you can bump either Titus Howard to left tackle, or vice versa. These guys can probably go, depending on what Nick Caserio sees in free agency, he might bring in another left tackle. But I know he has to go for some type of guard center combination because we need interior offensive linemen. But like I said, he probably decided that he's seen enough from Fisher. Fisher will be good to slide in, maybe at the right tackle, and then you bump Titus Howard out, which he played the end of the year at left guard, but you can bump him out at left tackle. He's a professional, he's a pro, he's been in the league for a while, and then he can protect the blind side of CJ Stroud, and then you can keep Fisher out there at right tackle. But this was a bombshell, man. This was exciting. I know the news have been dropping all over today. I mean, the beginning of this period has been exciting. And it seems like Nick Caserio has a lot more up his sleeve. I'm excited to see what's going to happen. Also in free agency, man, during the free agency period, because that was the biggest bombshell. But he also made some other minor moves, as far as re-signing Derek Barnett to a 5-year deal, which I like him. He was a great rotational piece on his defensive line as a defensive end. He made some clutch plays last year. I believe he scored at least 2 touchdowns last year. So you bringing him back at a $5 million deal, which I love. Also, I guess Friday or over the weekend, they signed Sheldon Rankins. They bring him back at a $7 million deal. He was with us with DeMeco Ryans in his first season. Then he went over to the Cincinnati Bengals because he got a little deal, but they released him. Now he's back home. Now he's back in his defense where he was productive, where he was ultra productive. He was good in his defense under DeMeco Ryans, so he come back home. Also, we signed, Tremont Smith back. He was here as well in the first year of DeMeco Ryans' era, and then he left and he went to the Denver Broncos, I believe so, on a $5.5 million deal. But now he's back, a special team ace, a cornerback. He's back on the $7.5 million deal. I believe he brings value as a cornerback because he was decent. I believe he had a couple picks when he was here with us, in a fill-in role. I believe he was decent. But he's a special team ace, a special teams guy. He's going to help Frank Ross and that special teams out as well. Like I said, man, not any major moves. The biggest move of the day and the biggest bombshell of the day was the Laremy Tunsil news. I'm pretty sure Nick Caserio is not finished making moves. I'm pretty sure because the Houston Texans, DeMeco Ryans said it in his final press conference. We wasn't happy with what was going on. We will make some changes. So the Houston Texans are doing exactly what head coach DeMeco Ryans said. And I believe him and Nick Caserio work relationship, they're on the same page as football minds. So they trying to get guys in here who's going to buy fully into the system. And I don't believe Laremy Tunsil did that. But these guys that they re-signed buy fully into the swarm mentality. Also, they brought in a guy called Braxton Berrios or Braxton Burrows. Excuse me if I'm pronouncing it wrong, but nothing major, nothing to see here. He was I believe a Pro Bowler at the punt return and kick return position. That's primarily probably what they brought him for, is to try to make this team as a kick return and punt return and special teams ace for Frank Ross again. But he's coming in. He's 5'9", not too big. We already traded for Christian Kirk, so he's going to play the slot. So I don't believe he's going to get any major PT at the wideout spot. But he came here. We see what he does. $2 million deal, I believe so. He's coming off an ACL injury, so he may not even make this roster out of training camp. I'm not really sure. You throw a flyer on the guy, see if he's healthy, see if he can come in here and bring you some, like I say, some kick return and some punt return specialists type things, on the special teams, and he can provide some depth at the wide receiver position. But H-Town, this is a very exciting moment, day one of the legal tampering period, and so much news. I'm your Dreadhead host, Hot Topic TB. It's been real exciting today. I thank you guys for joining me. I really appreciate you. Please don't forget to leave a comment. Please don't forget to leave a like. Let me know what you guys think about the Laremy Tunsil trade. I will be rolling, reading everyone's comment because I know Mr. False Start himself, he didn't only anger me with the false starts, but a lot of Houston Texans fans that I talked to felt the same way. So H-Town, I'm your Dreadhead host, Hot Topic TB. It's been real chopping it up with you guys, and peace.
Texas! Put some respect on our name.